Alright guys, so I just pulled into my driveway here. Clearly a few things need to be addressed in all seriousness from the last video I just posted in the chat. Some guys have some things to say today, and I welcome that. If you know me, I've never been opposed to that, okay? I always welcome outside and, opposing opinions, constructive criticism, because at the end of the day, if you have an ego, there is no room to grow, right? And, when I see comments from like Anonymous and whoever else was saying stuff, he's saying like no value, this and that. After a day where I called the market ahead of time, although yes, I let the trade pass me by, I didn't take it. Okay, I'll give you that. But nonetheless, the market's still being called to the tick, and there's no denial on that because it's all live. And if you're too ignorant to go look back on the things that I've posted and done in the past, well, that's on you. Okay? But at the end of the day, comments like that don't mean anything to me because I've made significant amounts of money out of these markets and continue to do so for others, right? Okay, it's all verified. But when it comes down to it, guys, no matter what I do, good or bad, it goes for anyone. There's always going to be, naysayers or something of a negative opinion of others trying to bring you down. It's a part of life, guys. The show goes on no matter who is in the inner circle. The show goes on, okay? I'm going to continue to make my money out of these markets. I'm going to continue to do so for others no matter what is being said, okay? So I'll be talking with you guys in the PM session. I'm looking forward to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the 4 other days we have of this week. We're only one day in, okay? And
I said, clearly you can see the things annotated on my chart here coming into 9:30 opening. I'm expecting us to have a drop down, okay, at least taking the internal sell side liquidity right here, and then from there I'll look to frame along up into the relative equal highs here, okay? So not only is this going to be previous day's high, okay, which we already know is a very key point of liquidity, but coming up off of Friday, we came up, matched that, engineered liquidity, came down to the daily drawn liquidity, consolidated, gapped open. Where's the majority of the liquidity? We've already taken sell stops here, right? We've already formed bullish market structure for the London session and turned away. What is the likely prey right now? Clearly, it's going to be up here, but pre-market, we understand coming into 9:30 opening, a lot of people are already buying on this. Okay, we have a, just large grind higher, and whenever you typically see that, most of the time on 9:30, you're gonna see it drop down, and then continue the buy program and shy of it there. We did sweep the previous New York session's high right here, but the larger pool of liquidity is gonna reside above previous daily high right here. Okay. So I'm not convinced by any short movements until we reach previous daily high right up here. Matter of fact, okay, ES not showing any signs of slowing down there. So notice how it traded to midpoint here. Notice how it traded the midpoint of this time-based imbalance right here. Traded the midpoint of that and turned away instantly. Now, admittedly, I was looking to trigger to take a long here, but I was looking here. I was like, okay, we have this wick now. I want to see 25% worked in and touch this imbalance one more time. That's what I was thinking in my mind, just not a long, but it just shot straight higher off of the midpoint of time-based imbalance. So to be honest, I'd rather just sit and watch this right now because the overall movements, I would be a lot more confident. Let's say we had yet to engage the buy side liquidity. We saw this candle open, okay, wick down to the midpoint of that time-based imbalance. Boom. That's a long for me because we now have multiple targets, okay? We have the 9:30 opening range high, and then we have previous daily high hovering above. That to me is a lot more, I'm going to have a lot more confidence taking something like that than, okay, we come down to the balance, we come, shoot up, and then we come back down, and then we're in a consolidation. Okay, yes, right now it could shoot straight up to previous daily high. I'm okay with that passing me by. Okay, and as I'm speaking that into existence, yeah, this is one of those that I'm okay with having passed by because I know that there's other entries that I have a lot more confidence and conviction in that I'm going to use more significant leverage on. But nonetheless, Okay, there was only one level marked out this morning in terms of targeting. Okay, and that's for getting ready to be engaged right now. Okay, so that's not randomness or cherry picking. All right, every single stream there's always one level caught out. Whether I